Batman Year 1 and Don't Breathe 2 have just been given official 4K release dates. Shawshank Redemption and Black Widow arrive in stores this week. And James Cameron sticks it all to us again as the previously rumored new 4K transfer of T2 has been confirmed to just be the old transfer. All this and more in the latest physical media report. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, here today for your weekly dose of physical media goodness, the Physical Media Report, episode 74, my weekly show where I go into everything new coming out in the world of physical media, new Blu-rays, new 4K announcements, what is coming out that's new this week. We cover some deals, rumors, delays today in this show, but yeah, we cover it all here. This is the one-stop shop for everything you need to know about physical media. You come here to this Physical Media Report every single Monday, expecting the news, the information, and I'm here to give it to you guys. So yeah, episode 74, guys, again, it just continues to blow my mind week after week, just how far we keep getting into this, just how much you guys are enjoying and are entertained by this weekly segment on my channel, and I appreciate all of your support. And like always, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button for more great content. Also, be sure to smash that like button. It's right down there, guys. Just hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. Really help out the video and the channel. And comment down below, guys. I always enjoy reading and replying to you guys' comments. What are you excited about the most that's coming out this week and the coming months? Fall's a crazy season. So much stuff is coming out. So leave me a comment down below what you're excited for, what you're amped up for, what are you going to be purchasing this week? Let me know in that comment section below. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. And we don't, this week is kind of unlike the other weeks because we don't really have any big rumors to talk about this week, guys. It's been kind of quiet, and I expect it's going to get a little quieter as we get further into the fall season because a lot of the big announcements have already happened. The fall is pretty much mapped out, pretty much planned out. I don't see too many more surprises coming for the rest of this year, so we're probably not going to see too much more of those big rumor announcements until we get towards the end of the year, and then we're starting to figure out what's the slate of 2022 going to look like in January and February and March. So I anticipate we're not going to get too many more of the big rumors for the remainder of the year. Still, fall is crazy. It's going to be a crazy time. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to get excited about. So we've still got a hell of a show for you guys here today just for announcements and what's coming out this week, guys, because as we continue into the fall months, like it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out there and it's getting expensive. And yeah, let's get right into it, guys, with the news and announcements. So Batman Year 1. We talked about this before in the rumors. It now has official cover art and a release date of November the 9th. So yeah, this is, I believe, the first, or at least one of the first DC animated movies of the new iteration of DC animation. It seems like we get at least 4 or 5 of them a year now. I know we had The Long Halloween recently, part 1 and 2. But yeah, it feels like we get like 4 or 5 or 6 of these a year. It feels like I'm covering them all the time on this channel, but I don't really check them out. I have seen this one. This one is quite good. I enjoy this one. It's only like 60 minutes, but I'm glad they're going back and giving the 4K treatment to some of these older DC animated films because a lot of the new ones get them already. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. I might get this because I do enjoy this movie and it would be nice to have a physical media version of this. And at some point, I do want to get into these DC animated films because I know there's such a big part of the physical media collecting community. I know a lot of people like buying the steelbooks and the exclusives for these. So I definitely do want to get into them at some point. So I know this is exciting news for a lot of people. The cover art on this looks completely badass and awesome. I love it. So yeah, awesome news, guys. Awesome announcement. Let me know in the comment section below if you're excited for this one. So Don't Breathe 2 is coming to 4K and Blu-ray, guys, from Sony on October 26th. So this was, when this was previously rumored, I think it was supposed to come out in December. So now it looks like they moved it up to October. So yeah, October 26th for Don't Breathe 2. I'm excited for this because I didn't get a chance to get out and see this in theaters. I love the first one. I've heard mixed things about this one, but I'm still excited to see it because I did love the first one a lot. and I feel like I might enjoy this one. So yeah, the cover art on this one looks really cool. I actually like it better than the original poster that they did for the movie. So I think it was a great choice of artwork for this cover, and I'm excited to get it when it comes out on October the 26th. So the next one, guys, we're going to get into is going to be really controversial. I get comments on this one all the time ever since I rumored this one. I think back in June is when we talked about this, and this is still the most viewed physical media report that I've ever done. I got like 12,000 views on this physical media report that I did discussing the re-release of Terminator 2 and it potentially getting a new transfer. So we all thought that it was going to get a new transfer. It turns out it's not. The 30th anniversary edition that's coming out from Studio Canal on December the 9th is just the old transfer that we've always had. It is going to be getting an anniversary steelbook and an anniversary media book, but as far as the actual transfer, it's still the same one that James Cameron supervised. I believe back in 2017 when that came out. I could be wrong about that release date, but I think that the original T2 transfer came out in 2017. So yeah, it's the same old transfer, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize again. Due to the nature of the rumors, when I cover them as rumors, you guys should know that that always has the potential to change. I know I've covered Heat numerous times in the rumor category, and we still do not have that. Some of the things I cover, guys, they just don't shake out. They just don't happen the way that we anticipate or plan for them to happen or hope for them to happen. So yeah, the T2 30th Anniversary Steelbook Media Book will be coming out on December the 9th from Studio Canal, but it is the same 4K transfer that we've had before. So very disappointing news. I know a lot of people are going to be upset about this, but there you go, guys. Are you going to be getting this anyway? Do you guys want more T2 in your collection anyway? The steelbook looks pretty cool. I do like the design on it, but I don't know if I'm going to be wasting my time with this one, guys. If it's not even a new transfer, I'll just hold on to the 50,000 copies of Terminator 2 that I already have in my collection. So getting into the next news, guys, we have Ragtime, which is coming from Paramount Presents. This is the number 28 in that line. Is going to be coming out on November the 16th. Never heard of this movie, but it's from the same director, Milos Forman. It's from the same director as Amadeus. So I'm definitely intrigued in checking this one out. Never heard of the movie, but I love Amadeus. It's a classic Best Picture winner. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finally catch up on the Paramount Presents. I don't know when I'm actually going to do it, but at some point I am. So yeah, this is number 28 coming out on November the 16th. We've also got The Guest, guys. The 4K set is coming out from Second Sight on October the 25th. Those pre-orders went up, I believe, on Friday, maybe Saturday, but it was during the close of the weekend. I immediately got on Second Sight's website where you have to go, and I ordered this because I love this movie. It is limited to, I believe, only 5,000 copies, so I quickly got on there and pre-ordered. I have no idea if there's still some left, if you can still pre-order it, but I pre-ordered it from Second Sight. I don't think you could do it on Amazon or anything like that. So it was a little pricey. I've never ordered from Second Sight before like this before, but I love The Guest, and I'm really excited to get this special edition when it comes in. So yeah, this is an awesome release, guys. Finally confirmed to come out. Pre-orders are up. Hopefully there's still some left for you guys to get. One thing to note, guys, is that if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The link is down below. I usually post this stuff on there as soon as it happens. So the pre-order went up on Friday or Saturday. I posted it up. So that's the quickest way to get the news instead of waiting till the Monday to the physical media report and then it potentially selling out. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, if you want to be up to date with all these announcements when they happen. So Megan is Missing, guys. It's coming to Blu-ray from Lionsgate on October 26th. So this is a movie from 2011. I don't know if it has a previous Blu-ray release, but they're re-releasing this from Lionsgate. Never seen the movie. I've heard some pretty decent things about it, so I am looking forward to maybe checking this one out at some point because it definitely looks like a cool film. You also got Warning coming to Blu-ray from Lionsgate on October the 26th. We've got The Protege, the new Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Keaton assassin movie with Maggie Q. This is getting a 4K, a Blu-ray, and a Steelbook from Lionsgate on October the 19th. Can I just say, I've heard really bad things about this movie, but Lionsgate is absolutely killing it with exclusive Steelbooks this year. Even though I don't like the movie, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard and The Hitman's Bodyguard, or whatever the hell they're called. Those were spectacular steelbooks. Like Lionsgate and the Saw steelbook was awesome. The American Psycho steelbooks that's coming, the Dirty Dancing one, and they all had the slipcovers on them. I just love what Lionsgate is doing with their steelbooks now, and I'm sure this is going to be another awesome one, even though the movie isn't as well received as the steelbook probably will be. But yeah, I might check this one out and give it a shot. But yeah, the Protege 4K Blu-ray Steelbook coming out from Lionsgate on October the 19th. We've also got The Night Houses, a movie I recently saw in theaters, coming out from Searchlight and Disney on October the 19th. This is a really underrated horror thriller movie that's come out this year. Probably the most underrated, because I thought this is a really good movie and almost nobody is talking about this film. So I definitely recommend checking this one out when it comes to Blu-ray on October the 19th. We've also got Crybaby, guys. Which is a John Waters film, getting a 4K restoration from Kino Lorber in early 2022. And talk about another company that's absolutely killing it in 4K right now, guys. Kino Lorber, it feels like every week they're announcing like 2 to 3 new 4Ks that they're working on. So this is a company that is looking to make a name for themselves in the 4K game. And yeah, Crybaby on 4K. It's a movie I haven't seen since I was a kid. I remember enjoying watching them as a kid. And yeah, I'll probably end up picking this one up and checking it out again, because I do think it's a pretty underrated Johnny Depp movie. So yeah, Crybaby, the 4K restoration in early 2022. No official release date yet, but it is coming. It has been announced by Kino Lorber. The Incredible Hulk, the complete series on Blu-ray, coming out from Universal on October the 26th. We've also got In the Earth, which is another like horror post-apocalyptic film, is coming to Blu-ray. This is a UK release coming out on October the 25th. We've also got Blood for Dracula, the 4K. It's already got a previous Blu-ray release, but this is getting a 4K from Severin on October the 26th. Awesome cover on this one. Haven't seen this movie, haven't really heard of it. But yeah, I might end up picking this one up because the cover is freaking awesome. And I want to see what Severin is doing in the 4K format. So I haven't checked any of their stuff out other than the Overboard Blu-ray that I just got. So one more thing, this is a little bit of a different category. I'll still kind of lump this in with the news and announcements, but this is something we don't usually talk a whole lot about, but delays, guys. We have 3 titles that have been delayed to October and November, from September to October and November. The first one is the Columbia Classics 4K Volume 2 set. This is being delayed till October the 12th. So all of these that we're getting ready to cover are Sony. No real reason has really been announced or put out there, but I can only assume it's production needs, and they're just kind of behind on their production, and maybe they've had more pre-orders than they anticipated, and they need to ramp up in order to have enough for everybody, is the only thing I can figure. But Columbia Classics 4K Volume 2 coming out on October the 12th. Underworld 4K has been pushed from October the 5th to October the 26th, and the Guns of Navarone 4K is coming out on November the 12th, and I think that one was coming out on October the 26th. So about 2-3 week delays on all these. The Columbia Classics 4K box set was supposed to come out this week, so it's already been delayed twice. It was delayed to September the 28th and then delayed to October the 12th. I'm super excited for this set, so however much time they need to make sure that they get it right, I'm all for it. And to be honest with you guys, these delays kind of help alleviate a little bit of the stress, a little bit of the pressure that I've been feeling as of lately, because I knew that Columbia Classics 4K set, Halloween 4Ks, the Universal Monsters 4K, they were all going to hit like within a week of each other, and that would have been insane to try to cover on this channel. And to be honest, it was stressing me out a little bit. So I'm kind of happy that they're pushing these a little bit out to get it away from that October 5th just impact crater of physical media that we're going to be getting. And yeah, I'm happy to have this a little bit more spread out to other dates so I can have more time to get into each one of these sets individually. So to me, this is good news. To some, it may not be good news. But again, if they need to delay it, I would rather than delay it than it come out and then there not be enough for everybody, or there'll be problems or whatever. So I think at the end of the day, delays are always a little bit disappointing, but it's nice to have companies that are willing to do this instead of just put out crap. And I think that Sony, they probably made the move that they felt like they needed to make. So I'm ultimately happy about it, and I just hope that we get a good product at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and get into the deals, guys. We got a lot of really great, awesome deals this week. And you know, here at the Mid-Level Media channel, we know times are tough. You can't get out every single week and spend $300 to $400 on new physical media releases. You gotta wait, you gotta pick your spots, you gotta wait for these deals, and I'm here to help point you in the right direction in order for you to save a buck. So let's get into it, guys. The Snyder Trilogy, the 4K Trilogy that came out last week, it was, I believe, almost $80. It is now down to $69.99. So this is a really nice set. I didn't realize how nice this set was until I started to see some people unbox it. So yeah, this is a super nice set. I would say absolutely worth 70 bucks for all 3 of these films on 4K. And yeah, this is just a really nice collector set. I didn't get to see it in stores, so maybe I'll see it in tomorrow, but yeah, really nice set. I would say absolutely worth 70 bucks. Don't know about 80 to 85 where I think it was, but yeah, this is a great deal, guys. And another reason why sometimes it pays to wait. So the bird with the crystal plumage on 4K, guys, is down to $30.99. This is like $43 a couple of weeks ago. So now down to $31, dropped $12. So great deal for that for an Arrow 4K set. We've also got the Hitchcock 4K collection for $35.63. This is like one of the best deals out there right now, guys. The Green Knight on 4K for $30.99. Still a bit too pricey for me. Now this is a pre-order because it hasn't come out yet, but I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and pre-order this because I think that this might be about as low as it gets, but who knows. We've also got Dark Waters on Blu-ray, guys, for 10 bucks. This is a movie that came out in 2019 starring Mark Ruffalo. This is a really good kind of like true story, so I do recommend picking this one up for 10 bucks. That's a great deal for that. We've also got Promising Young Woman for $13, guys. Again, the slipcover on this one, I didn't love. The cover on this one, I don't love. I'm gonna probably wait until maybe they release a 4K of this with a better cover at some point because I feel like they might. We also got Spiral on Blu-ray for $14.96. We got The Father for $13.99. I might pick this one up because this is a movie I've been wanting to see. We've also got Halloween 4Ks for $25.89 right now, guys. They were $27.99. Now they've been marked down almost a full, or a little bit over a full $2. So great deal on all those. If you haven't pre-ordered those yet, definitely a great opportunity to do so. We've also got the BVS 4K IMAX edition for $13.49. We've got the Marksman for $14.96. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark for $5 on Blu-ray. It's a great deal for that. The Prestige on 4K, guys, for $19.96. So I know this was out of print for a while, just came back into print. So definitely, if you haven't ordered this one, maybe the time to do so. We've got The Road on Blu-ray for $12.99 and Moana right now, guys, for $13.99 on Blu-ray. So a good price on a Disney animated film. So let's go ahead and get into what is new this week. Because again, guys, September, it kicked off with a bang last week with the Snyder Cut, The Thing, the Star Trek 4Ks, and it is continuing this week. We've got new catalog 4Ks. We've got a big superhero movie hitting with tons of exclusive editions at Best Buy and Target. We got some Screen Factory, some Criterions, just all kinds of awesome stuff coming out this week. So let's get into one of the big ones, and that is the Shawshank Redemption on 4K coming out from Warner Brothers, getting a 4K for $24.99 and also a steelbook, guys, for $32.99. So this is a little bit more steep than the Thing release that came out last week, but it is Warner Brothers, so what do you expect? They usually kind of jack up their prices in the beginning, and then you'll get some sales later on. So I think that this is one that'll probably go on sale, maybe $5 off within the first month or so, but this is one that I absolutely need to own day one. I'm definitely wanting to get a review out for this at some point this week on the channel. Haven't seen this movie since I was probably like 15, so it's been years since I've seen it. I'm excited to rewatch this one again. So yeah, Shawshank Redemption in 4K. I'm sure it's going to look fantastic, and I cannot wait for this one. The steelbook for this, I don't love the design. Maybe I'll like it a little bit more in person if I even get to see it. Best Buy seems to be having a steelbook shortage as of lately, but very pricey on that steelbook. So I don't love the design. I don't know if anybody is excited for that steelbook, but let me know in that comment section below. Also, guys, the big release this week, the big superhero Marvel release. This is like the first Marvel film that's been released in physical media since Spider-Man Far From Home back almost 2 years ago, or maybe I think exactly 2 years ago. I think that was released in October of 2019. But Black Widow is coming out, guys, to Blu-ray for $24.99. 4K for $29.99, 4K Steelbook for $34.99, and a 4K Target exclusive, which right now says it is sold out on Target.com for $34.99. So I'm hoping, because the 4K Target exclusive is the one that I'm looking for. I have a lot of the Marvel films on the 4K Target exclusive, so I am looking to get this one, and I haven't seen this movie yet, so I didn't get it on Disney Plus. I didn't see it in theaters, so I'm happy to pay the $35 to buy one of these exclusives and own it in my collection. So yeah, the 4K Target is what I'm after. It's what you're going to see me chasing tomorrow in stores. I just hope that they have it because they are sold out on their website. So yeah, Black Widow, guys, coming out, one of the big releases for this week. We've also got Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters coming to 4K from Paramount for $19.99. I don't know a single person that is excited for this or is happy that they decided to release this one in 4K. But if you're excited for it, if you're going to pick this one up, let me know in that comment section below, and also let me know why you're excited for it. So Alone in the Dark is coming to Blu-ray, guys, from Screen Factory for $27.99. This is one that I wish I would have pre-ordered this. I'm kind of wanting to get it now, but I know if I order it from Amazon, it's going to take like 3 weeks to get it to me. So I might just go ahead and order it off of Screen Factory because I do want to own this one, and I'm kind of kicking myself right now that I didn't pre-order it. The cover looks looks really cool, and I've heard pretty good things about the movie. So yeah, Scream Factory is hitting again with another cool title coming out tomorrow for $27.99. We've also got Mona Lisa coming out on Blu-ray from Criterion. This is a Bob Hoskins film coming out for $27.99. This is one that I'll probably wait for the Criterion sale for, but it does look like an interesting title, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I love Bob Hoskins, obviously, from like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, so definitely looking forward to this one. We've also got Boss Baby Family Business coming out on Blu-ray for $24.99, 4K for $29.99, and a 2-pack Blu-ray for $32.96. So I actually saw this one with my kids at the drive-in. It was okay. I remember liking the first one a little bit better, so I don't think I'm going to be picking this one up, but maybe a Black Friday purchase at some point. We've also got 2 Arrow releases coming out this week, guys. Big Arrow releases. Cold War Creatures, which is 4 films from Sam Katzman, is coming out for $72.99. So a little bit steep, but you do get 4 films in that collection, and Arrow always does such a great job with their 4-film collections. We've also got Death Screams coming out for $27.99. We've got Kubo and the Two Strings, guys, coming to Blu-ray from Shout Factory for $15.99, and Paranorman coming from Shout Factory for $14.99. So 2 more Leica films coming to Blu-ray from Shout, and they did such an excellent job, guys, on that Coraline release. I know I didn't do an official review, but I talked about it in one of my live streams, and I might end up picking up Paranorman because it is like 15 bucks, and I do really like the slipcovers on those, and just the transfer on Coraline was immaculate. So if that's any indication of how these 2 are going to turn out, I'm excited to pick one of these up for sure, and it's probably going to be Paranorman. We've also got Masquerade coming from Shout Factory for $17.99, which is another Bella Thorne movie. She's just been killing it lately. I feel like she's coming out with a new movie every single week. She's pretty much like the female Bruce Willis at this point, which we'll talk about again here in a second. We've also got Hunters coming out from Shout Factory for $17.99. We've got Mayor of Easttown coming to Blu-ray from Warner Brothers for $22.99, which is an HBO Max show, which is a really good show. If you have not checked that out yet, I highly recommend picking up this physical media release and watching that show. We've also got Zola coming out on Blu-ray from Lionsgate for $21.99. A little bit steep for a Lionsgate A24 title. They're usually about $15.99, so I'm hoping this one is less in stores tomorrow, because I definitely want to pick this one up. This is one of my favorite movies that I've seen all year. If you haven't checked out Zola, definitely check that one out. We've also got Catch the Bullet coming from Lionsgate for $15.99. Out of Death Blu-ray, which is the Bruce Willis title I was referring to, coming from Vertical for $14.99. Eli Roth, History of Horror Season 2 from RLJE for $17.99. We've also got Censor coming to Blu-ray from Magnet for $17.99. We've got 3 new Kino Lorber releases coming out tomorrow, including Rififi in Paris. I know I messed that up. Rififi in Paris for $16.59. Arabesque for $17.99, and Bluebeard for $17.99 as well. We've also got The French Conspiracy coming from Co-Red for $19.89. We've got Santa Fe Trail coming to Blu-ray from Warner Archive for $17.99. We've got Walk on the Wild Side Blu-ray coming from Sony for $24.99. The Human Factor coming out from Sony for $24.99. Howling Village Blu-ray from Epic Pictures, which I did an unboxing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do have the box back there that they sent, Epic Pictures sent to me. So definitely go check out that unboxing. I may actually watch that movie this week and do a little bit of a review in my live stream. I plan to do this Thursday morning. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's coming out for $14.99. We've also got Crazy Fist coming out from Wellgo USA for $14.99. That does it for this week's releases, guys, in this week's edition of the Physical Media Report. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you feel a little bit more informed in the world of physical media. Please, if you can, guys, please like this video. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on all those bell notifications for all future videos, and let me know in that comment section below, what are you the most excited about out of everything that we covered today? I want to know. I need to know. Comment down below, and we'll see you next time, guys.